Sally ho chaps, and welcome back to Factorio DIY World. I'm Dgray, and today we continue our exploration into this mod pack, where we in the last episode just got our science grid up and running, which has completely emptied out the iron plates, at least in our base. So yeah, that is something we will have to look at. In today's episode, as promised, we will look at making the science grid. For now, we have a nice empty grid right here that currently can import, or will be importing, red with green, blue, yellow, purple and such coming in the later episode. So if you think that's cool, do remember to leave a like and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, do remember to jump on Twitch and all the other jazz. So let's see here. Ooh, that hit right in the middle here. That's fine. So firstly, let's just set it up. So far we don't have much. It shouldn't take more than a few minutes to set up, as the only science we have at the moment is red. The reason I want to get red done as fast as possible is so we can research 2.5k for logistics science packs, and then we'll get our batteries that we can then turn into accumulators and solve our nighttime issue of no power. So that is the goal. Turrets still doing fine. So let's just get an unloading in. This one. You'll be unloading all of the red science. There we are. I'm not quite sure how many sciences we need here on the ground, but I think it's at least 7. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not sure if this one is needed in what kind of lab it is, but we have it. So for the labs, did I bring any? I did, in between episodes, set up a small production area over here so we can easily get some in. So in theory, let's just place one down. Are they under here? There they are. Let's just place one here for now. And that will get placed in. So can we get an underground to go all the way across like we have done so many times before? Oh, we can. That is perfect, because then we can easily hook up all the science we need. 3, 4, 5, 6. Each of them can have their own belt. That is actually very, very good. With stack inserters going down this way. And let's limit these to... No, they can actually just go full speed and fill one of these up. So this will be our current input for science. We should be able to just jump this over a few times. And let's just get a few of you in. But in theory, let's just do... What if we do this? Can we then power you as well? There. And there. That looks pretty decent. And then we can do... What if we do 4? Is 4 enough? It has no minimum consumption, so I think it'll be fine. And then we can get this to go. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. We should be getting things in rather quickly. And then we just need to hook up each of the sciences as we go. Let's take you first. Let's see, we'll have 1, 2, 3 from the top. 1, 2, 3. And maybe you'll go into number 4 for the red. And then we can have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3 around here. And then we have one empty one over there. That should be about all we need for the science to work. While this is building, let's set up the science train, because you will be... I don't think I've set anything red up yet. No. It will be Grids, Science, or Automation. Automation Science Unloading. Let's go and grab it from right here. Boom. And then we'll have to go and set up this one as well. You'll be Automation Science Loading. And then the one thing I have to do now to make sure it works is kind of limit how much the train holds. I'll probably go with 1,000 at a time. I don't mind the trains running a bit, just because if it's 45,000 it'll take forever. If anything is less than, let's say, it's less than 0. If it's less than 10, you'll open. So you're open now. Let's then add in a train that can get the rest. While this is building, let's get some power. There we are. And let's take our little train over there. Please go here. And let's go fix the loading and the loading station. So 1,000 you'll go. Oh, less than 10. Solid robots, you'll have to follow along while I do this. You can go there. And then we will we'll get this running and get a ton of science going, because it has been many episodes since we've done it last, but it's finally time. So I think science stacks in 500. So what I want to do is make a train. Make it over here. That holds, 2 stacks. That's a lot of trains going. There we are. To not buffer too much. Depot. Loading and unloading. Inactive, inactive, full, and empty. There we are. So with this going, we should be able to see if it works. Let's just set you to less than 2,000. Let's see if it's at 2.5. I want you to open. It's not quite there yet, but we should be able to get a train going. So let's see. What if we do this? Okay. Let's set you just to 1,000 for now. That is just to get the science flowing. That is open, that is going through. Could in theory skip these. Well, we'll keep them for now. Then we'll see how things go. 1,000, you're open. 1 slot, 1 slot. Just go here. Oh, let's get you moved to there. Out the way. There's more iron. And let's see if it actually stores in stacks of 500. Only 200. Oh, good, 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 good. That means I can set you to 800 instead. Well, you can stay at 1,000 to be honest. Then we'll only move 400 at a time. That will give us a lot of train traffic. Should I change you to... You're fine, but what if we move 800 at a time? I don't really mind the trains moving. Could be fun just having some move around the place. It's not like they're expensive to do. We'll keep it at this for now. Then we'll change it if needed. Should we change just a small amount? Let's change it to 2. Can I do this? Now it's 800. That means you'll have to be at least 2,000. Look at that. Look at that. That goes. That is not a lot. We'll have quite a bit stuck here. There goes science. It's going to go in. Let's just start this one. Is that the first one we want? That's not really needed. We could get this one done just quickly as a test. Then we want you to research. That's going to unlock a ton of things down here that can give us more. Ooh, also the navigation satellite. That's going to be cool. So let's see if it picks it up. Oh, look at that. Science for days. It's going to grab all of it, almost. I'm going to grab the next. And voila. We have science going. Brilliant. So in the future, we can just hook up more things to this one and get more things flowing. And we'll leave it as that. Let's just move 400. That's fine. Wait. Did say I want to move 800. Let's do you. Now I should be able to find. Ooh, if I can find that train. You? No. Is it you? No. I can do it an easier way, but okay, let's see, where is it at? You. There. Now it holds 800 instead. I just paste it in that. So let's just check to be sure. Please take the train. Place it here. Let's have a quick look. 2 slots. That's 800. So now it moves what's called 800 at a time when there's more than 2,000. So that is pretty good. So the next thing we need to look at, if you look here at iron, we did look at it in the last episode. That is currently we're producing pretty much as fast as we can. We are producing as fast as we can over here. 1500 per minute. We're consuming way more than that. And we're consuming more iron than we're producing as well. So we should, in theory, get some new rockets up and running. As that is rather important. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be a depot square. That means this one, in theory, we could just turn that into rockets for iron. So let's just take a bit more. Let's take this part. Please save the train stops and the tiles if any is used. Also, if you get these, then we'll save you as rockets. What? Asteroid. Asteroid mining. Because then we have a blueprint for that. You can go in there for now. Right or left. And then we can use that as a blueprint for adding in more production. So let's quickly just get you to be asteroid mining. So if we have that, then the robots will slowly but surely place it in. There we are. And then we'll go and change all of this to not be aluminium, but change it to iron. And then we have a very nice iron setup as well. Currently, if we look at aluminium for the last 10 minutes, it gives us 2.2k. One here, so that's almost 3k per rocket setup. That is actually not too bad. Do you and you. 6k when it goes up, but about 2 point something. So we kind of need that for more things. Another thing, while that is going, we should probably also start to look at a new smelting grid, because at the moment iron is taking an insane amount. So I kind of want to improve that a bit. So let's go. Oh wait, train, stop, wait on me. So I kind of want to set up some more smelting as well, as that is one of the main things we're missing. This will let our trains travel across the map. It's not going to be the end of the world. But what I want to do is, while we go over here, I want to improve this setup. So why don't we try and take that with train stop names. Because we want iron to unload, just the pure. And we want pure to just go in right here. And then we'll just have a metric ton of smelters producing iron plates. Let's try that and make a new grid. Thank you. So we'll stick with what we currently have. And that is using the blueprints from down here. Take you on. Pretty much this one. But let's see how many we can fit in. I might turn it so it goes and unloads everything in the middle. And have unloading and loading at the top. That's kind of what I want to try and do. So why don't we do this? That's... just copy you normally. That'll be fine. There we are. Let's turn you on the side. Right in the middle with output in there. And let's see. We might just have unloading both sides. So we'll do 1. Two. We do 3. Do that many. Let's just shift you down a bit. I'd like to cut you and move you right to the middle, as I think that always looks best, having it somewhat centered. Let's say right there. And then the robots will slowly but surely move all of these things down. And then we can take this, flip it, and do it on this side as well. And then have the output in the middle to maybe a station up here. We have a massive iron plate production. Is it overkill? A small amount, but it's fine. So I will let the robots build this and then we'll be right back. So the robots have been busy for the last few minutes getting all of this made, or yeah, constructed. Also hooked up all the outputs. So now we have the output here with the plates. 1, 2, 3 going up into the loading station. And we have the sand that we need to take care of at some point going into here and into a sand station at the bottom. That is something we'll look at in the future, but I think it'll take a while before it actually fills up. So all we need to do now is just hook things up and see it all work. Of course, I am low on belts, so at least some is on the way. While the belts is flying in, I will just show you that I did build some more power. Just a quick blueprint down, and all rockets are finally working for the iron, making sure that even more flows in at a nice steady pace. I did change this one to 50,000 instead of 45. It's kind of a way to say only take from the rockets if whatever we have from this one is not enough. And the same if we hook this one up at some point. So take from the ground before the rockets. That should be cheaper in that regard. So the moment of truth, hooking up, it should work, no issues whatsoever. Let's try that. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. Starts to flow. It's all gonna go in and hopefully give us a nice amount of iron plates going out that can be used anywhere in the world. I love watching things flow in. View from the map view. There we go. That should start to produce what we need for here. Of course, we are lacking a bit on power. That will be an issue going forward. But as soon as Logistics Science Pack is done and we are crafting those, like I said, the accumulators will jump in and supply all the power we need. Could have hooked up more coal or natural gas, sorry, instead. But I kind of want to save the pollution craft that is already well out here. We need to go and buy into extermination soon again, as that is not too good. So here we are. That one is slowly but surely going. Just missing the power. As yeah, look at that. We are horrible in the night. That we need to solve. But all in all, this is all working. And is getting all the inputs they need. So that will pretty much be what we need to look at in today's episode. We got done with the science grid. That was the most important thing. And then we hooked up all of this iron because it is consuming so much. We just check out iron again. Last 10 minutes. There goes more iron in. Hopefully enough to actually give us more now that the rocket starts to flow a bit faster. That is the goal. Power slowly but surely coming back. And we'll just kind of leave it to do its thing. So, yeah. One other thing I am debating if I should do. I might tear down the entire main bus within the next few episodes. Might do it in between this one and the next. At least enough to have this grid built in. It's not really being used for anything anymore. So I think it's about time we assimilate it into our current build. Look at all the delicious plates blowing. So again, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Hopefully you're still enjoying this as much as I am. Watching me grow the base ever bigger. And do comment on both Vikings video that this is how you make sure you have enough iron plates for your base. I kind of saw he was running out a few days/weeks ago. So hopefully this finds it to him as well. So thanks so much for watching. I've been Dgray, and do remember to like and subscribe and all the jazz. And then I will see you in the next episode. Bye guys.